Hi there, welcome back to my channel. It's going to be a cozy chatty one today, and I want to sort through and organise some of my journaling scraps. I spoke about this recently, and as you know, I've been working in my little craft space and just trying to improve things. I did a video in here recently just having a good bit of a sort out, and that I'll link that up. It's on my vlogging channel. So I'll leave the link to that down below. But the scraps are starting to get out of hand, and I would like to improve my system, my storage, because at the moment it's just there. Everything's in there. And it's not great for when I'm wanting to use things. I don't have any storage system, so I would like to implement something today to try and help me use the scraps better and organise them better, because I feel if they're better organised, you use them better. I do have these little trays which I really like, and they're not being utilised properly, and I think we can use them a lot better. So I would like to go through what I've got, get rid of what I don't need. I think that's also a healthy exercise to do, because I think collect more than what I use. That's something else we spoke about recently. So I'd like to have a little sort through and be quite practical, because like looking at this, which is cut from one of my own papers, I don't think I'm ever going to use that. So I'm going to go and empty my bin, actually, have that at my side, and we're going to go through things properly. For example, in this tray here, I've got some Disney pins, which are really lovely, but they don't really need to be in here at my desk. I do have drawers behind me where I store pins, charms, or that kind of thing, and I have a dedicated Disney drawer, so they should be in there. So let's have a good look through. I've got some old memorabilia and bits like that. So we're going to go through this, I think, strategically, talk about how I can use it and a better way to organise, because I think that's going to help me with my journaling moving on, because when you don't know what you've actually got, how can you use it? So I hope you'll enjoy this. I know lots of you love kind of going through your scraps, going through your supplies stash and organising it, so I really hope you'll enjoy this one. Thank you very much. It's such a beautiful day outside. It feels really nice being in my craft space. I'm really starting to love my craft space, my little room. And so every time I do one of my big sort outs, I've done a few videos now, I think I've done about 3 videos now of, right, let's sort this space, and each time we make some big improvements, and it's really helping. I have got some more improvements coming up. We've had some more ideas, so I'll be sharing those with you soon. Right, I have got postcards here, so they can go in a pile. See, I've got things like this where I've actually got an envelope drawer. They should belong in there. Tags, I've got a tag basket, so there's almost like duplicates here that shouldn't be here, that I could actually, these little, look, they're from Wham, you know, the company Wham, and I actually bought these from Next, but they're really nice little little storage boxes. They weren't, I think they were like $3.99 or something. They weren't overly expensive, and I've actually got a space on my desk just below where I sit, and it would be perfect to have little scraps there. So these can go in the tag basket. These are little vellum notes, and again they should be in my post-it note drawer, which would make sense. Envelopes should be in the envelope drawer, and these are some little ephemera bits. Right, then we go on to, oh my goodness, look, see what I mean about when you don't know what you've got. Some really cool tickets. Let's keep those, or vintage labels as we should call them. And what's in here? I think these are like bits and pieces that have been sent. They are so cool. Handmade envelope from Nadine. Let's pop that there. Oh, look, this is cool. Texas Roadhouse free appetizer 2023. See, this should be in my memorabilia box. This is memorabilia from my trip. I've got some old ribbon of ours. We've got some cute Happy Mail that I've been sent. I love that. Happy Mail should be in a separate box. These are some really cute little, see, these I want to keep separate. I've got an old journal of mine here. Do you remember when I made an old spring journal and I journaled every day? That's so cool. I'm going to pop that out because I love that. Right, I have got some really nice bits here. Shells from I don't know when. That fell off something. I've got some American money. doesn't belong in here. What's that a business card for? It is so good. Oh, the Darwin Hotel. See, that's with that trip there. I don't know where that's from. That can go in my charm box. And these I know are from my friend Romy. These are cute. Now I am going to pop these in with my ephemera. And this goes with Happy Mail. So I'm not going to keep going back and forth to things. I'm just going to make some little piles. I've got some ribbon here from our case. I'm going to tie that to my hand luggage. Right, this is, I love this little jar. It's an old salsa jar I've washed up. I use this kind of thing for storage quite a lot. Now this is memorabilia in here mostly, I think. We have got the kids' old DS, one of like Holly's old DS thing is. I've got tags in here. Now tags do not need to be, oh, I've just dropped it. Where's that gone? Oh, here we go. I thought, you know when it goes behind something, you never see it again. I thought that had happened. Right, tags can go with the tags. So there's no harm in a little memorabilia drawer box. But let's not have other bits and pieces in. See, I've stamped some little tags there. So they can go with tags. University. Oh, that was when Holly graduated. Or even started. Yeah, ceremonies, that'd be graduate. And I've got Louis' DS stick there. Oh, that brings me back such happy memories. We bought their DS's for when we got married, so they had them on the plane in 2007. Right, we've got some little bits and pieces there. So this is when bits and pieces get caught up. What's in here? This feels heavy. Oh, I think my friend Cheryl sent me those actually. Sunflower seeds. They are cool. Right, we're going to have a memorabilia jar. That is fine. These tickets were actually from my brother's wedding. And I might actually put this sticker in here. I've also got some other bits and pieces. Right, I've got an old Vicks. Does that still work even? Yes, it does. Right, that can go in the medical drawer. We've got, Holly made me a little mouse years and years ago. That is so cute. We've got a little envelope. This is, I bought this when we told the kids we were going to New York. It's dusty as hell. Does the magnet still work? No, the magnet doesn't work. See, do you keep something like this? I don't think I should. It's a bit gross. It was sat on my fridge for ages. No, I'm going to be ruthless and bin it. I don't need it. Right, we've got some memorabilia, trip memorabilia. We've got some really cool memorabilia there as well. Train tickets, they can go in the drawer. That was when Louis went to Osmington Bay with school. That can go in my little jar. Tower Bridge exhibition. Old hairbands. And loads and loads of cards and bits. I've got, oh, these are like room keys and things, right? These can go in the jar as well. Keep your jars, they're so handy for storage. Right, this is some cute bits and pieces. Now these are the bits that I was wanting. So I have painted and stamped, and these I like having to one side. This was from my friend Cheryl, which I love. And then I've got other bits. Right, so these, Louis graduated from Winchester, and when he started there they sent through this big thing that's called Find Your Tribe, and I have actually kept those, and I think I will still keep those. I like those. I got sent through, look, a little envelope with a little stamp. Now actually I'm going to change some of these, because these, although these are envelopes and belong in the envelope drawer, they're more like Happy Mail type things, so I might pop them in my Happy Mail. This is definitely memorabilia. Louis drew me this, and we laminated it, and it was on our old fridge forever, so that can stay with there. These little postcards were from my friend Claire, which I love. They are going to go in there, and like with Happy Mail. Got some more postcards here. This was a postcard we never got around to sending actually when we were in Charmouth to my dad. That's so cute. I'm going to take a photograph of him, of that to send him in a moment. That was from a t-shirt. This was made for me, so that is there. There's Holly on the plane, her first flight to the States. She was 10 months old. I have no idea why that is there, but it doesn't actually belong there. Right, and a little mini envelope. Right, I think these need cleaning out as well. They're rather dusty. So this, as we know, they belong in the Disney drawer. This will go in with cute stuff. I have stamped a tag. I love that. I love that one too. Hollister tag, I do not need. That can go in the bin. We've already decided that's going in the bin. A really cool little owl stamp. See that? These are good scraps. These are what belong in here. What's that postcard from? Oh my goodness, that was from a postcard sent to me from my friend. I don't even know what year that was. Wow. I have no idea where that's just come from and how it was in here. Somebody I went to school, that was my old address in Germany, and I was about 14. That is so strange. That's from my friends Lee and Nick. We've got, oh, Aid was wondering where our annual pass thing is. Were some stickers. They should go in the sticker file. Right, I've got some little scraps and bits and pieces here. These, I have got, oh, some old stamps here. Right, I've already got some bits like this, so let's pop those to one side and they can all go together. This is Happy Mail. These are what I was looking for. So these bits are really good for layering. So we will keep those together. And this little bit here is, oh look, you know when your kids draw you something, keep some of the little bits. I know lots of people say to throw them away. I've got that in here. So sweet. These are, what are these from? Paper clips. Paper clips are in these. Again, just really handy to keep. This will be really good for bits and pieces. Look, we've got stamps and all sorts. Oh, actually, I might even see if I can find some other little storage bits. We've got wax melts. I think what I might do is keep stamps and things in there, and I will see if I can find another one for other bits. So what I have also got are images that I've stamped out as well. So it's almost like having two separate things. I definitely need some more storage. I don't need that coin in there. So let's have stamped images in there. And then we can have scraps in another one. And I've actually got stamps as well. And then we've also got like little bits of ephemera, die cuts, that kind of thing. So look at this cute little envelope there as well. I love that from Louis. That is so cute. I wish, now thinking about it, I had actually gone through and actually cut out some of their random drawings. That would be so cute. But you don't think about it at the time, do you? But it's nice to cherish what you do have. Right, I'm going to see if I can find some little storage cups. I've done well. To start with, I grabbed these from under my desk. These used to have bits and pieces on in my old craft space. I had a lot of room there. They're not going to work here. They're far too big. Too much wasted space. Went down to the kitchen. I have a jar, which we could use. Could put our stamps in there. I was looking for bits like this in my drawers. I have thrown so many like containers when they've come with like paper clips and things like that over the years. You can't keep everything though, can you? Oh, that's a nice stamped image. You really can't. That's what today's all about. And then I went in, so I was looking for containers like this downstairs, and I opened up my drawer and where my desk is, where my computer sits. I've got 3 of these. So I've consolidated 2, and I've bought another one of these up because these are great, but they've got no dividers. This is so much better, and actually I think we would be better putting stamps. See, like we've got like almost something like that, and that would be better in a separate, or even actually in my drawer over there with my ephemera, that would be better. Right, so, and I'm wondering actually even stamped images, stamped images, that does work out better, doesn't it? We've also got like little bits there. Then let's clean out these. It's a good opportunity to clean things out. And then we can go back to having this here. I don't quite know how to organise those. Is that better? I'm not quite sure. I think I might actually go ahead and put some of these bits away on my desk as well, because it feels quite messy at the moment. There's quite a lot on here, and we haven't even tackled this box yet. So if I put like the tags away, envelopes away, postcards, all that kind of thing, I think that will help. More organised now. I've put the little mouse on the windowsill, and we have a little bit more organisation here. I found this little cup as well, so I'm going to go through. There's some good scraps in here. Got a few bits of fabric, and I do actually have a fabric basket, so that can go separate. See, these are all bits that I've cut off, and actually I wonder if I should have like a travel one. That is a good idea actually, because I found this the other day as well. So let's have a travel pot. Yeah, I think that's a nice idea. So these are more bits from Nadine, which are here, and the bits from Romy, so I decided to keep them there. I made all these bits and pieces from magazines. We've got some tags. That's quite cute. More bits from Nadine. And these are all bits that I've actually cut from magazines. Maybe those can all stay together. I love that scrap there. Ah, this came off a junk journal kit that I bought from Miss Paper Lover years and years ago. That is cool. I like that scrap. And as for scrap fabric, I do actually have this little tote here, which I keep odds and ends in. I do actually think I am now ready to move on to the big one. So we are going to be ruthless now. So probably not going to get as many little bits, but I do want to be practical and only keep what I think I'm going to use. So that could be separate with tags. This I kept. It's an old piece of, this was a Q&A that I did from Instagram, I think. Let's take off the questions. Oh, but I like the to-do list. Now I'm going to keep that because that is quite handy. So maybe papers, I don't know. This is when it gets tricky. I like little bits and pieces. Actually, let's put scraps like that, and then we've got little ones as well. So the little ones I might pop in there. That's not a great space to put them though, is it? Because they're difficult to get out of. Maybe, how about I put larger things in there, and then in the end one we will put little bits like with words on. See, like we've got scraps of tissue paper that can go there. Will I realistically? I might do. That can go in the bin, but this is quite handy, this paper. So we've got whole sheets here. This is a different category altogether. That came off something. We've got alphabet stickers there. That is quite handy. I feel like that should maybe go with in here. Let's have some larger bits. It is really hard when you've got loads of bits and pieces to feel organised. See, these are really good for layering up. I'll keep those. I like that. See, would you keep a piece of book paper? I love things like that. You know, when you're in the middle of working and you just think, oh, I need something. That's when an odd piece like that is just what you need. See, I'm not fussed with that one. Let's start a rubbish pile. These are bits, these are going to go in my happy mail pile. These were made for me. See, things like this. Some of you will think I'm nuts. Some of you will totally get it. These have come from watercolours I've made. I love scraps like that. They really, really excite me. I'm going to put those in there as well. That's a beautiful envelope that's been made for me. My friend Jo sent me a note on Dr. Seuss paper, so I'm definitely keeping that. That's quite sweet. And I have actually got a Christmas box, so let's keep that one separate. I love chevron paper to cut out. Got a few little scraps there. Oh, I like that side. Let's pop that in there. Got a little piece of ephemera there. I love things like that. Oh, I got sent that recipe. Let's pop that to one side. I might pop that one in my recipe journal, actually. It really is good to just go through things. Right, these are bits that I've been sent. I've got Happy Mail at the back. I'm trying to keep Happy Mail separately. But I would love to hear from you and how you keep all your bits and pieces. How do you organise? Some of you have shared some details already about how you organise. Some of you have said that you put them into like plastic wallets. So it intrigues me. Oh, we've got some more fabric here, so that can go in the fabric basket. I think sometimes I've just thrown the scraps in here, even when they don't belong. So like I said, it's good sometimes to have a little go through things. Yeah, any tips, please, would be much appreciated. Right, I've got a whole book here. That's actually, I've got books in another basket in my desk, so they can go there. I have actually almost sorted through the actual box, and then I've just got the little tote to go through. Doilies, I've got a separate one for doilies, and that's a little journal note that can go separate as well. Yeah, there's quite a few of these little journal bits, so we will keep those separate. More scraps. So the actual box is empty now. That will still be the scraps box, but tidier. And now I've got the little tote. It started off as a scraps tote that overflowed, got out of hand, and then needed more space. Right, doilies we're keeping separate. Fabric. I find this kind of thing very, very therapeutic. Oh, look where I've stamped on things. That's so cool. Those can all go in there. Let's keep that there. I'm not doing overly well at being ruthless, am I? I've got a little rubbish pile here. I'm trying. Oh, I like that scrap. It's the scraps that excite me the most, though. That's the silly thing. See, look, a daily to-do note. Definitely there. I might need a larger one of these, actually. Let me know if anything I've been putting to one side, you've thought, oh yeah, I would keep that too. Or have you thought, oh Lisa, you really need to bin that. Oh, I've got some washi bits there. Ah, the washi, they could go. No, that's not going to fit. That's going to have to go. I think that one can go in there. It's just for me. Oh, there's a lot of tissue paper here. It's for me being able to see what I've got. That's my problem. It's when I can't see. And I've learned from that. I know that that's how my brain functions. If I see things, I use them. If I don't, if they're hidden away nice and tidy in boxes under my desk, they don't get used. So it's finding out how your brain functions, because then, I've got a pile of doilies here, then it's easier to tidy up and keep tidy. Loads of little envelopes. These are planner dashboards. They were in a diary. I The diary is an old one, but before binning it I actually took out the dashboards, and sometimes I like to just use the edges. They're quite handy. I have got so many bits and pieces of my old postcards. Oh, that's cute. That I'm going to put in my pink trimming one. I've got so much. Oh, this is an old scrunchie. I think it was my daughter's. The elastic's completely gone, and you know when you think, oh, I'll use that one day. So that's going in the fabric scraps. Oh, more fabric. Got some more bits and pieces here. Oh, more fabric as well. So yeah, I know that I need to see things. If I see them, I use them. So for me, it's about organising my scraps. Oh, that's quite cute. That was from one of my boxes. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to hear how you organise all your bits and pieces. I would love to hear. See, look, this is packaging. That is so cool. This is my rubbish pile, by the way, that I'm planning to get rid of. I'm trying, like I said, to be ruthless. Like this is an old doily. It's completely scrunched up. I don't need it anymore. It's had its day. And I think it's fine to let things live in your stash for a while and then decide whether or not it's time to give up on them. Because like I said before, I definitely have more things going. Look at these stars. More things coming in than I have going out. So sometimes this kind of thing is very needed. Oh, I've got some stickers here. Got a little bucket next to my desk here where I also keep odds and ends as well. And it's just like sometimes when I'm creating, I think, oh yeah, that sticker will be handy. And I reach for them. Got a few envelopes here as well. See, again, envelopes are amazing, but when they're in amongst a whole basket of scraps, you're not going to see them, are you? So it just seems pointless that I've actually put them in there, and I don't know why I have. Again, screwed up bits of tissue paper. So yeah, it was definitely time for a little bit of a going through. Right, there's quite a lot here. Oh, that's a nice little Christmas scrap. Let's pop that on the Christmas pile. Right, I think I'm going to go through this, pop on a little bit of music, and just crack on with this, I think, because there's quite a lot to go through. And if you see something that you think, Lisa, you should have kept that, let me know. Right, I think I'm done with all these scraps as well. is where we are at now. That tote is now empty. I've got bits and pieces that are going away in other places. We are going to get this organised now. This is my rubbish pile, so I've done quite well. Bits that I'm not going to use. There's a massive receipt. Papers where I've got so many duplicates. So I'm going to get rid of this first. I also wanted to share a couple of things that I found which I was really happy with. Some tissue paper that was gifted to me. This was some tissue paper from Germany with some alcohol that we bought. And a lovely, lovely customer sent me some happy mail. There was loads of fabric bits in here which I put in my fabric box. I just wanted to take this little sticker off. Look how cute that little puffy sticker is. I couldn't leave that behind. That is going to go in here in my little glass jar. And then I also found this. It came as a freebie with a Molly Makes magazine years ago. So I am going to put the fabric in the felt in my fabric box. And I really do like that paper. I think I'm going to use that as scraps. That is quite cool. Let's cut out the Molly Makes bit. I'm going to put that in the scraps pile. So in the tote I am going to put odds and ends, larger scraps. I've got some tissue paper as well that can go in here. That will be quite handy. Anything that's too large for that little basket. I have completely dwindled that down. Then we've also got whole pieces or larger pieces. Actually, they would even go in here now as well. Wow! Oh my goodness, I have got rid of so much. That is impressive. But then, so that's just in there, I've got all this space left now. And actually, my happy mail that I've been sent this year can all go in here. I like that. And I've got some memorabilia as well. That feels nice and organised. I like that. And then my Christmas scraps live on the end. And the little baskets go in here, so I can pull those out when I work. And then we can pop those two on top. I think that looks really good. And this one goes in the cupboard next to me. Just need to put this in the cupboard next to me. I hope you've enjoyed this tidying up with me today. It's felt like a nice cozy one, and it feels so good to sort those scraps out. Every time I pull them out of my cupboard, this was just completely overflowing. It was like a mountain. It was like a volcano actually of scraps, because it just kept overflowing all the time. But it's nice seeing what I've got, and it just feels a real sense of now that I've done it. But I hope that's inspired you. I hope it's encouraged you to go through your scraps. You know how much I love journaling with my scraps. I enjoy it so much, but now I think I'm going to enjoy it even more. Let me know how you organise yours. I'd love to hear. Thank you very much. I'll see you on Monday with a new video. And I've got 2 new journals that I want to make as well. I've been meaning to make one for ages, and I'm going to try and do it this weekend. So I might have a new video for you next week with that. Take care. Have a good weekend. Bye.